The Global Civil Society Strengthening Program is a program that has been implemented through Save the Children in 17 country offices and also supporting 150 partners in totality. In Tanzania specific, the program was supporting 7 civil society organizations. The overall goal of the program was to contribute to a strong civil society in Tanzania, to demand and support the fulfillment of children's rights, but also to hold states to account and mobilizing and empowering children in their communities.
The approach is not common because we have been in this industry for more than 10 years, and most of the partnership were just provided with few resources to implement portion of activities within a bigger program or a project. But this approach, first of all, it provided resources to implement activities according to our own plan. So we are not driven to implement things that were brought by the partner, but based on our plan.
The structure of the program itself reflected the true meaning of localization and shifting power. We were put at the center of the funding itself. The program did not come with its own initiative, rather came to support what we were doing. That's a uniqueness of this program.
What does localization mean for Save the Children? It starts with the agency of the problem. It is when the communities and the children themselves identify and take ownership of their issues and then work together with us in crafting the solutions for those issues. It's about them having a voice in how we address these concerns together with them, and then them giving feedback, but also getting the capacity to address the problems that they face.
Localization, or shifting the powers to children, communities, local actors, CSOs and NGOs, see it as our key enabler in our strategy.
When you bring in and empower and shift power to local entities, you are able to ensure sustainability of the good work we are doing for children.
Throughout the program, 10% of the funding for local partners was specifically allocated to build their capacity to improve their efficiency and also enhance their sustainability and ability to operate on a larger scale.
From the time we started to engage with Save the Children Tanzania, we received a number of capacity building sessions to make sure that we capacitate our organization in terms of policies, how we work, how we engage the government, how we engage our members, and more importantly, to make sure that the children are brought in the core discussion of climate change.
I will start by appreciating the organizational capacity assessment, which to us was like an eye-opener to move us from the comfort zone that we have been working on.
Save the Children supported us to establish a ZCRF website, which is very important for our visibility, but also we managed to install the financial accounting system and establish the bulk payment system. We have adopted the gender and inclusive policy, and we have adopted the environmental and the climate change policy. So that are the few, but also we managed to review our constitution to strengthen organization management, organization governance.
The fund makes us more sustainable because our capacity have been improved. So at the beginning of 2023, there's a survey assessment conducted to us as Zafa Plus to the UN agency, and they realized that Zafa Plus is the one among the high risk organization to invest a bigger project. Recently, another assessment conducted to us to measure how much do we manage to improve. They realized that the study reveals that Zafa Plus is a low risk organization. So there's an opportunity to invest a bigger project to Zafa Plus without any problem. Now, UN agencies, they are confident to invest here to Zafa Plus. And now we managed to get 2 projects from the UN family.
The Global Civil Society Strengthening Program achieved remarkable outcomes for the country, communities, and children. We have witnessed the growth of civil society organizations and amplification of children's voices and increased awareness and consideration of children's rights, not only in the village centers, but also in the halls of power.
Before this project, Civil Society Strengthening Project, we used to work with the children, but normally we used to work with the children in the issue of parenting, child rights, and other things. But through this project, it just come to show us the way how to empower children.
One of the impact that has been achieved is we advocated for inclusion of climate change in primary and secondary school curriculum. And during the course of discussion, we were invited to advise the government by the time which was revising the curriculum, and we provided such input. So now the curriculum is under review, and we are convinced that the issues of climate change will be part of it. That is one of the issues that we are proud of, that it has caused that impact.
We have seen the increase in budget of allocation for Ministry of Community Development, Gender, Elderly and Children by 42% in 2024. But also we have managed to review the children guideline, child council guideline, which aim to widen the civic space for children to participate and hold the duty bearer accountable for their rights.
Through the program, we have been able to support access to justice to a number of children. In 2023 alone, more than 1,000 cases were supported, but also mindset transformation. We have been running community mobilization activity to transform mindset, where men now are appreciating gender equality and are supporting the rights of women and girls in their localities.
In terms of the approach that is used by Save the Children, the model facilitates scalability, enabling donors to achieve broader reach and impact. Leveraging on local civil society means programs can be expanded more efficiently and adapted to different contexts within Tanzania.
I feel proud, I feel very fortunate, very lucky to be part of this program, because it makes our organization now strong and sustainable.
We've recently refocused our ways of working and enhanced our internal tools to really be able to work with these partners and to support them with what they have and the knowledge they have, to be able to do better together, because there's so much work in Tanzania to be done. And jointly, when we join our forces, when we join our capacities, we are able to do better. Recently, we've pivoted and included more actors like the private sector, and we've been able to create partnerships that has enabled us to leverage the capacities of private sector to be able to do development work and humanitarian work together.
We have been in the space for more than 100 years. We have been working for children for more than 100 years. So we know what works for children. We know what strategies work better. So we have the experience.
Further funding of the Global Civil Society Strengthening Program in Tanzania would mean we are able to continue empowering civil society organizations and children to become champions of children's rights in Tanzania.